All right, so today I'm doing a full face of Fenty. I have my primers on. I have the eyelid primer of Fenty's on, and I'm using one of her makeup palettes for eyes. And look at this payoff. There's barely anything actually making it on the lid, but there's a lot of fallout. So I'm not too impressed with her eyeshadow. All right, so I've cleaned up the eyes, what was underneath it from the fallout. Why was there more pigment? Look at all this color underneath the fallout. Look at that versus what actually stayed on my eye. It's horrible. It's literally taken me 4 makeup wipes to get rid of all the fallout. And look how blotchy the eyeshadow is. And that's even without anything major going on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to do eyeshadow look with one of the highlighters because I know it has more payout than this color palette does. All right, so I went back over it with the bronzer chocolate swirler and the highlighter sandcastle from her line. A lot better payoff, still a lot of fallout from it, but it's looking better. Not trying to do anything too classy or anything with this, just a night out with my homegirl to see En Vogue. So I'll catch you up in a minute. All right, guys, I do want to apologize for doing this out the bathroom tonight. My husband's building something in the backyard that he'll talk about on his channel. And I'm pretty excited for him, and he's really making me proud. But I started out with the primer, her Pro Filter Mattifying Primer Base. And then she just released a few other colors in foundation, and she finally got it right for my skin tone. It's the Soft Matte Longwear Foundation. I used to have to use either 100 or 120 in this line, and I'd still have to use a colored face powder over it to achieve mine, but 175 is perfect for me. I usually have to go over my cheeks a couple times, no matter which one I use, just because my face gets really, really red. All right, so second layer pretty much covers all my redness up in my cheeks. I know a lot of people use a color corrector. I don't like mixing that many products when I already have a foundation, a primer, and moisturizer on. I feel like if I just add a little more foundation, it does the same thing. Just got done using the 120 Instant Retouch concealer out of her brand. I like this color. It is 120, so it's lighter, so it highlights a little bit more. But once you balance and bronzer and contour everything, it all evens out. Then I go over underneath my eyes, tip of my nose, and my forehead with her 120 Soft Matte Powder Foundation. And then I use her setting powder in Butter. But I only use a brush with the setting powder with a very tiny bit. That way you don't look too powdered out. But I do use the sponge when it comes to the powder under my eyes, because I found that it's easier to brush out and blend, and you don't get just so much powder all in one area. All right, now I did my contour with the cheeks out, bronzer, and 01 Amber. I like this one because it's got more of a gray tone than a orange tone, and when somebody's so light complexion like I am, anything orange just looks cheap. And so I'm really digging this one. I just bought it a few days ago. I'm not a huge cream fan when it comes to face stuff, but this one's really changing my mind. So I actually bought a cream blush from her line that I'm going to be trying out here in a minute. All right, so I'm actually pretty happy with this. I did it very lightly because you never want to go in heavy with a product you've never used before. But it is number 14 Riri and Cheeks Out. I really like it. All right, so I went over it with our Hustler Baby highlighter and just hit the tops of my cheeks, my nose, up and down on both my lips, my forehead, and a little bit in my eyebrow lines. So this is pretty much the look for tonight. I don't have anything to do my eyebrows with because I don't use pencil. I'm gonna go ahead and check out her mascara. I've never used it before, and I got a new lip gloss, so we're gonna put that together, clean up the look, and be ready to go. So I tried her mascara in hella thick because I'm black. I don't think it's for me. It doesn't do much for my lashes. It would work with somebody who has really, really thick lashes to start with. I like big lashes. I only really use the magnetic falsies, but I'm not doing that tonight, so I'm going to go straight out with my own. To be honest, I'll probably hit it with the CoverGirl that I'm in love with and have used for years. It's still a nice product, just not for me. And here's the finished look with the mascara. Again, it's just not for me. For somebody else, it would work great. I'm also trying out her cream in Mauve Wives. It's really, really pretty. It's a little sticky, and I don't usually do well with sticky, so I'm probably going to change it, but it's still a real pretty color. Thank you for hanging in there. Again, sorry for the bathroom transmission here. Big things coming with the company, and I can't wait till you guys know about it. I'll come back and do a quick rundown at the end of the night and show you how everything wore. All right, y'all, I couldn't do it with that lip gloss. So I used her Fenty matte, which I love. The applicator's a little hard to get used to, especially without a lip liner. Riri, when are you going to put out some lip liners? You got some gorgeous lipsticks. We need some lip liners. So I just use a cheap brush I bought off of Amazon to help line it. This stuff stays on forever. It is a little thick, so using a brush kind of tims it down a little bit and doesn't feel so heavy. To let you guys know, I do use her brushes. They're really, really good brushes. They're some of the easiest to clean, actually. So this is your monthly reminder. Clean your makeup brushes. Don't let them get dirty.